What's up, guys? Welcome to our crazy Travelpreneur life. On this channel, we teach travel agents, new travel agents, old travel agents, newborn travel agents, old travel agents that don't know nothing. We teach everybody. We teach everybody a little bit of something about the travel industry. Yes, even if you're not my travel agent, I still do not mind teaching you a little bit of something about the travel industry. I'm super big on training. That is my thing, okay? For you guys that do not know me, I'm Tyra Andre. I am the owner of Mommy and We Travels and TravelpreneurDreamsAgent Academy, okay? So let's jump into this video. Today's video is gonna be about goal setting. It's about to be a whole nother new year, and we're gonna give you 7 good tips that when it comes to goal planning for the new year. So I just want to come on and say hey to everybody before I let all my agents in and before I go ahead and go live to our Facebook travel agent group, okay? And I also want to remind you guys, listen, if we still shaking up, like we're not in a relationship, like you haven't subscribed to our channel, listen. Why are we shacking up? Like, why can't we be together? Like, listen, let's be friends. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to skip through all of the, agents joining the meeting and stuff, okay, go ahead and skip to 5 minutes of this video, 5-6 minutes of this video. I'm going to go ahead and start letting everybody in. I really, really hope that you guys enjoy this webinar. I know that you will. I know what I'm doing. Listen, I manage 60 plus travel agents. They're all doing pretty good. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you soon. Right, let's let everybody in. Let's see. Hey, everybody. Oh, everybody's audio still going. Hey, everybody, how are you guys? I haven't seen you guys in
Good, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Dave?
I'm doing good.
All right, let's see. Hey, Miss Brandy. Hey, Miss Tamara. Hey, Shakira.
Hey.
All right.
Oh.
Let me go ahead and go live in the Facebook group. And we are going to be having our goal setting party. And we're going to talk about 7 good tips, 7 good goal planning tips for the new year. So I'm going live in the Facebook group right now. Travelpreneur live webinar. And then I need everybody to go ahead and mute. All right, so let's see. Share to group. Is everybody ready for the new year? Y'all, we're not recording. Well, we're not all the way live yet. Is everybody excited about the new year?
I'm very excited.
I am very much so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, definitely going to be a good year, I think, just all around. So yeah, excited for it. This is going
to be so good. It has to be good. We got a whole nother year to just reset and just reorganize, be whoever we want to be. Listen, forget 2022, just keep moving forward. All right, so let's see, that is live. Let me confirm this. I'm pretty sure that it's live over there. All right, so got that. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna start sharing. All right. So I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to quickly go over my 7 tips. Okay. And so after that, we'll start talking about goal setting. We can all collaborate and just start talking about our goals. Like this is a goal planning party. So listen, we're going to be talking about everything. Our plans for the new year. If we don't have a plan for the new year, listen, by the time we get off of this Zoom, we should have some kind of plan. Okay. So I've given everybody just a few minutes to start to join, but let me make sure that we are live on Facebook. Let me mute. All right, so we are live, okay? So once again, the title is New Year, New Travel Business. We're going to be talking about, we're going to have a goal planning party, and it's going to be the travel edition, okay? But first, I'm going to go over 7 tips, okay? Is this thing going to work? Or I got to click this. Oh, I have to click slideshow, Lord have mercy. Let's see, 7 goal planning tips for the new year. All right, so the first one that I would say is build your confidence through learning, okay? So the best way to gain travel experience, some people say, well, I'm not traveling, you know, I don't feel confident. Listen, there's so many different training webinars that you can take. So you can, I say you can learn multiple ways, but the top 2 are 1, doing fam trips and actually going places and, you know, or doing property inspections, that, or number 2, learning. When you're doing these travel agent webinars, guess what? You are listening and talking to travel experts that know what they're doing. So listen to them. And so when it comes to over here, building your confidence, listen, we got the Travel Agent Academy. This academy is literally made just for us. If you have logged in through your back office, it will bring you right here to the Travel Agent Academy, okay? So Travel Agent Academy is 100% free, you guys, 100% free. You just sign up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and log in now, and let me show you. And so, what? Yeah. They look the same. Except, no, start 1 second. I gotta accept the, where is it? Yes, okay, there we go. And then update my profile. All right, so whenever you sign into the Travel Agent Academy, this is exactly what you're gonna come to, okay? And so this is the main page. And so basically what the Travel Agent Academy does, if you wanna specialize in just about anything that's travel related, guess what? Here is the Travel Agent Academy, okay? And so one of the best parts about the Travel Agent Academy, at the end of it, you get a training certificate. What are you gonna do with the training certificate? You're gonna post it. If you are into social media, you're gonna post it on social media. If you're not into social media and you have other ways of marketing, listen, print out your certificates, keep them in a file. If you're doing, you know, industry events or, you know, local events, have those in a file so clients can actually see that you're actually learning about those destinations. And I think that clients really love seeing that. Okay, so post it to social media. I can guarantee you that the crowd will go crazy. Whatever you're learning about, they're going to want to, you know, get a quote. They're going to want to go. And so it's just, these are not it. Okay, these are just some of the basic ones. What I would recommend you do is come right on over here to course catalog, and then you can click on all, or you can do it by destination, cruise. Listen, almost every single travel supplier that we have access to is here. Okay, so ALG, Allianz, American Voyages, Belize, Aruba, Atlantis Ambassador, Costa Rica. The last one I did was Costa Rica, and I posted it, and I was busy. Looking into Costa Rica, getting pricing and stuff for Costa Rica, because the clients, I'm telling you, they love seeing that you're actually learning, okay? So Korea, Cabo, Palladium, Puerto Rico again. Let's see, Princess. It's just, it's a lot of them, okay? So if you want to learn something about anything, listen, Travel Agent Academy. So let me go out of that. Let's go back. All right. So, and then if you need a pep talk, listen, just let me know. I'm here for you. I'll give you as many pep talks as you think you need to build your confidence all the way. Listen, we need you to be confident. When a client asks you a question, we need you to answer it with confidence. And if you don't, listen, just learn. If you don't know something, figure out what it is so that you can become more confident on it. So that's that. Number 2, set revenue goals, okay? You have to be going after some kind of goal. If you're just in it, just doing it, just like, you know, just waiting, nothing's really going to happen. Have you guys ever set a goal and actually hit it and set a goal and you didn't think you were going to be able to hit it and you actually hit it and surprised yourself? Anybody? No? Well, I have.
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like I have.
Okay, perfect. I was going to say, well, I have. Okay, yes. So setting goals, revenue goals, all goals, listen, all of that's important. So set a revenue goal. So let's say you wanted to make, I don't know, let's say start small, $10,000 for the year as a travel agent. And that's small, but it's really doable. $10,000 basically means that you've sold maybe about $100,000 in travel when I'm looking at 10% commission. Work in reverse, okay? $10,000 divided by 12 divided by how many trips you want to sell. If your normal commission amount is, let's say, $150, you're booking trips around $1,500. Let's see. Let's do this in reverse. All right. All right, calculator. All right, $10,000. All right, divided by 12. That is $833 per month and some change. All right. And so if we're booking trips that have about $150 in commission, that's 5.55 trips. So that's 6 trips per month. And it may sound like a lot, but if you're doing the work, it's going to happen. Okay. It's going to happen. So I would suggest putting those deals out. Once again, if you're going to be a secret travel agent, you're going to make secret travel agent money. Okay. Let's not do that. All right. So let's set some revenue goals. Number 3, set some boundaries. How are you going to make $10,000 a year? Okay. What are you going to do? How many hours out of the week are you going to dedicate to your travel business? Are you going to relaunch your travel business? Does anybody know about your travel business? If no one knows about your travel business, listen, it's time for a relaunch. It's time for a relaunch. It's time for rebranding. It's time for you to do something different. Okay. So, you may want to start releasing deals every single day. Listen, it may take you getting up an extra 30 minutes, going on to Vax, finding some deals, going on to American Airlines. You guys, I've showed you guys, I'm just going to show you again. I'm going to show you one more. I'm going to show you. Listen, American Airlines is one of my favorite places to find some deals, daily deals at that. So you got Vax that has a lot of daily deals, but American Airlines is definitely one of them. So my favorite link for finding daily deals, where is it? AAA, right there. I just saw it. I'm going to put this in the chat right here. But this is one of my favorite links, and I'm going to throw it in the chat for you guys. Yes, yep, Ms. Shakira, boundaries, yes. So not only for your travel business, but, if you know that, people are distracting you or, whatever's distracting you, you need to come up with a strategy to avoid that. Set some boundaries when it comes to you, your travel business. Set boundaries in life in general, but when it comes to your travel business, set some kind of boundaries. Like what's gonna stop you from not hitting those little tiny goals? Like we're doing everything in reverse. Okay. So we said 5 trips per, 6 trips per month, right? What do you think you need to do to get that 6 trips per month? I would say posting deals daily, engaging with your clients on social media. Like you have to be present. Social media has an algorithm. Sometimes they probably don't even see you. So like I said, you may need to just relaunch your brand, reintroduce yourself and, make a promise to your people that we're going to be getting deals out every single day. And whatever you set that goal, that whatever you tell the people, listen, stick to it, because I promise you, they're watching. They are definitely watching. Okay. So over here, I'm at this site. Did I put it in the chat? Okay, so inside of the chat, I have put this link in here. And so I found this link one day. American Airlines sent it to me like I was a consumer. Well, actually, I have a consumer account, and then I have a travel agent account with American Airlines. And so I got this from the consumer side, okay? And so number 1, it's going to tell you about the promotion. So look, happy 75. You get $75 off anything that's 4 nights, and then a minimum spend of $4,000. That ain't no good, but okay. $75, whatever. But $4,000, okay. But what I'm hitting at is coming on down here, okay? So look at this. These are some deals. All right, so 3 nights, $362 per person. Dallas, Fort Worth to Cancun, okay? 120, January 22nd to January 25th. Over here, Chicago to Cancun, $378 per person, and this is double occupancy, you guys. Over here, Las Vegas, 2 nights. Well, I don't stay for 2 nights, but I mean, you may have some weekend clients that like to stay 2 nights. Look over here, Montego Bay, January 22nd to January the 27th. 5 nights from Philadelphia to Montego Bay. This is a deal, you guys. This is $533, so the commission should be about $100 and something. Like, pump out this stuff, okay? And so I like these deals right here, but what I don't like is that I can't see the name. I don't have time to click on this button and it goes to a raggedy hotel. Listen, we're not doing this in 2023. So what I recommend doing is coming on down here. You see these right here: adventure, all-inclusive, beach, budget, casino, elevated amenities, golf, LGBTQ, luxury, romance. This is what I recommend clicking on. Come on down here. Click on all-inclusive. Well, I like to click on all-inclusive. You don't have to. All right, and so come on down here to all-inclusive, and then my favorite thing is that it's going to actually show the resort, okay? So this is all-inclusive, so of course it's going to be a little bit more money, but this is, well, that's 3 nights. Let's see if we can find a better deal. Let's see. Paradises. Oh, look at this over. What's 3 nights? Dreams. Let's see. Trying to look for something under 1,000. Okay, so look at this. Well, it's only 3 nights. That's a whole vacation to me. All right, so let's go. Okay, let's go not all inclusive. Let's see what we can get. All right. Oh, look at this. 900. What's 3 nights? $900. That's still not so bad. Malia, that's pretty good for Malia. But if you guys don't want to go all inclusive, you know your clients, okay? You know your clients more than anything. Let's say casino. It's probably gonna bring up Vegas and probably like DR or something like that. Let's see. So these are the resorts that have casinos. All right, so the only thing they broke up is Hard Rock, Punta Cana, okay? So we got that, but it gives you everything that you need right there. That was like 3 nights from Philadelphia to Punta Cana, and it gives you the exact nights, okay? So all you have to do is post that deal. Let's say beach. Let's see what we got. All right, come on all the way down to the bottom. Oh, well, this is a bit different. Okay, this doesn't give the hotel. All right, so it gives you the list of beaches, and I want the exact. Okay, so budget. You know what? Somebody budget. You know, right? Let me just look at budget because you never know what's in here. All right, so this is 4 stars. Pueblo. All right, so Cozumel, $978. Excalibur, Vegas, 2 nights, $264. Let's see, Sunscape. That's not budget. I guess it's budget because it's 3 stars, but all right. Okay, so done with that. Let's look at one more. All right, so golf, luxury, romance, budget, beach, all inclusive. Oh, I think I wanted to look at adventure. Let's see what's in adventure. Oh, this is the same thing as the beach one. So let's not look there. So the beach one and the adventure one goes to like the different types of places that you can go to. Let's look at LGBTQ. I think maybe like Vegas or something. I think the last time. Okay, yep. Look at this. 2 night stay, $293 total per person. And you guys, this includes hotel and flight. And this is Caesar's Palace. This is pretty good. So $600 for flight and hotel, 3 days, 2 nights. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Granted, the commission is not going to be much, but you know your people. All right. So any questions about this little cute link right here?
Yes, I have wrote in the chat. I don't know if you probably didn't get to it yet, but I'm, trying to restart my travel business, and I know you have these deals. Would it be beneficial for me to look for deals from like my home state to attract people?
You have to think about where your clients are from. If most of your clients are generally from your home state, then yeah. But I'll put out a few deals, 2, 3 deals from different places, because you know what? If the deal is good, people are always willing to fly into that place. Like I do it all the time. I book a flight clear out of New York. I live in Florida, and I'll fly to New York to catch that deal. So it really doesn't matter about where you're putting the deal out from. All that matters is the deal, because people all they literally have to do is figure out how much is it going to cost to fly from their home state over to where the deal is. That takes a few clicks of a button for them to figure that out, for them to, say, okay, I'm going to book this one. So
Okay.
It's up to you whether you're going to do it only out of your home state.
Okay. That makes sense. Thank you.
And then let's see. Yes, and then so yeah, Dave mentioned Vacation Express. Yes, Vacation Express is amazing. If you guys are looking for good all-inclusive deals, Vacation Express. That's all Vacation Express does. It's all inclusive, okay? And so another good thing about Vacation Express is their 20% commission monthly deals. Every single month they come out with hotels that they're willing to give travel agents 20% commission on. Granted, Vacation Express is usually about 10% commission, okay? So all you literally have to do is go over to Vacation Express, log in as a travel agent. On the left-hand bar, look for 20% commission, okay? And so if you're another good thing to look at while you're over there is it's a tab called freebies, right? So sometimes some of the 20% commission ones may be up under the freebies, so you can kind of double dip. You can get 20% commission. And so I will say about that 20% commission, you're not going to see that 20% commission when you book. Within 24 to 48 hours, they'll go in and they'll automatically update your commission, okay? But pay attention to the freebies. let's say if you book 4 nights, let's say this one hotel was, it don't even matter how much it was. This one hotel, it was 20% commission, and then they had, if you book 4 nights, you get 1 freebie night. Well, if you got five different people that book that same freebie, the same hotel, 1, you got 20% commission, and then 2, you got 5 freebie nights, okay? And that's for yourself. You can go at a different date, but you got 5 freebie nights, okay? So check out Vacation Express. I like Vacation Express. Plus, their deposits are usually generally low. I say $50 to $100. But if the flight is included, sometimes they do have the total cost of the flight already included into there. So for me personally, if I'm booking Vacation Express, I'm usually doing hotel only, not hotel and flight. So that's all up to you guys, okay? Let's see. Yep, that's my go-to, Vacation Express. Yes, ma'am, I love it. All right, so we got that. Let me see. Revenue goals, set your boundaries. Okay. Focus on your niche. I will say this until my face turns blue, and y'all, it's not gonna turn blue, but listen, focus on your people. You're not for everybody. You cannot be for everybody in the travel industry. What you can do, if you want to you want to kind of sort of be for everybody, what you can do is, of course, post those deals that's according to your niche, right? And so if somebody outside of your niche wants to book, of course, you're not gonna not book them just because they don't fit into your niche. No, when I say focus on your niche, I mean, when you're sending these emails, talk to your person. If you have a niche, you should have an average client avatar. And so I say avatar, some people may say average client, whichever, you should know around about how old your client is. Is it female, male, family, around how much do they make? What do they like to do in their spare time? Like, think about this. And so when you send those emails out to them, when you're posting on social media, guess what? Or whenever you're doing a flyer or something like that, let's say you don't do social media, talk to your client, act like you're talking to your client. I promise you guys it will work. I promise you it will work. And so outside of talking to your client directly, somebody's going to see that deal. Somebody else is going to want to book that deal. Somebody that's not even your average client. Still book them, but don't change up your verbiage. If you have your client target, and they talk a certain way, guess what? Talk to them. Speak their language, okay? If whatever it is, speak directly to them, okay? So I would say focus on your niche. You still can book other people, but your main focus should be on your niche. You're not for everybody. If you're for everybody, good luck. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, so that was 4. Let's see. 5. Connect with your VIP clients, you guys. Listen, your VIP clients are your clients who have booked in the past and they continue to book with you. Connect with your VIP clients. Check on them. Nurture them. Hey, Miss Jones, how are you? I was just checking up on you. Happy holidays. Even, of course, you're going to send the happy holidays email, but outside of that, hey, I'm just checking up on you. How's everything? How's the family? They love this. They love this. That's how you connect with clients. The big name booking agents don't do that. How are you going to set yourself apart? Okay. So I say connect with your clients. 6, I would say create a marketing strategy. Marketing strategy. 1, emails. Are you going to send emails this year? It's free. Yeah. MailChimp. You can have up to 500 contacts and send out emails every single day for free. It's free. It may be a learning curve because you got to, create the email and, put the subject and stuff in there. But once you learn how to do it, listen, you need to focus on sending emails. It's so much money in the emails. Yes, we're on Facebook, but when you're on Facebook or social media, the goal is to get those people into a group. Once you got those people into a group, the goal is to get their emails. And so eventually you're going to start sending out lead magnets. You're going to, be able to create a landing page, say, hey, free packing list to DR. Figure out where your clients want to go to, and put out packing lists to where your clients want to go to. How you find out where your clients want to go to? Do a poll, okay? But you can't do a poll to the general public, right? This is why you're going to create a Facebook group. Create a Facebook group, do a poll. Well, first get people to join it. Whenever you post deals, hey, join our Facebook group, daily deals, yada, yada, yada. Whatever it is that, you're going to, say, just say it and put your link in there for your Facebook group, okay? Like I said, the goal, once you get them in that group, you're going to do a poll. Do a poll, okay, see where they want to go, then start creating trips around where they want to go. Start doing packing lists, as lead magnets. On MailChimp, you can do a landing page for 100% free. Inside that landing page, you can make it send them that lead magnet, but you're also capturing their email. So now they're on your email list. So create a lead magnet. There's so many different lead magnets in the travel industry, okay? Create a lead magnet. You need to get their emails, okay? If social media shuts down, like MySpace, you got a group with 2,000 people in it, but you don't got nobody emails, ain't no money in people, just numbers. No, you need their emails, okay? Just get their emails. So if you guys have more questions about that, just let me know, but listen. All right, then so number 7, build your network, okay? So you remember those VIP clients? Yeah, those VIP clients got more friends that are gonna be VIP clients, right? Build your network, branch out. Hey, learn how to ask for referrals. People have money. Travel it's a huge industry, okay? People are gonna travel no matter what. People are gonna travel, okay? So don't be afraid to ask for those referrals. It's ways that you do it. Listen, if your clients love you, they will refer you, okay? So just be the travel agent that the booking ninjas are not. And so that's super easy to do, okay? So that's the end of my 7 tips. Any questions before we get into our goal planning?
So I have a question.
Yes.
So I want to go back to I think it was number 4, you said your niche.
Yes.
So I find that I figured out what my niche would be, and it's more so I want to cater to families who have children with special needs.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm realizing is that it's like more training for that, right? Like it's because it's like in the travel agency world, there's specific education for that.
Mm-hmm.
And in order for me to kind of sort of convince my parents that, okay, it is safe for your kids to travel, I want to find a way to educate myself for that, because it's not enough for me to say, I can get you a trip at a good price. But what I'm realizing is after communicating with some parents, it's like, oh, my child's autistic. Oh, my child is nonverbal. How is this hotel? Are they familiar with autism or special needs? So I just want to know, could that be a part of something like maybe we do a Mommy and We, just to kind of sort of just a little guidance somewhere to figure out how we can help those families?
Yes, of course. So what I would say is, 1, reach out to the hotels that you're going to be promoting. Reach out to them. I'm sure there's an autism awareness group or autism awareness website where they list certain things to look out for. Make your own checklist. Listen, this is a really good niche, Shakira. You can be the expert in this. This is good, but you have to be the expert in this. If nobody else has actually set out to do this, make travel more better for parents and children with autism, you can be the difference. Yes. You're going to have to be the difference. It's going to take some homework. It's not going to happen overnight, but just do it. Just one step by a time. You're going to have to start looking into these resorts. There's a lot of resorts that are that specialize in children with special needs. You're going to have to put your feet into the, into the dirt, and, they're out there. Okay. And so when parents start asking you those questions, once you found that those companies that are out there that specialize in this specific area, listen, they got a brochure. Send that parent that brochure.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. May I jump in?
Yes.
So Shakira, couple things here. Sesame places are amazing. If these people like water, the Cartwright is amazing. That's a indoor water park resort in Monticello, New York. And Monticello, New York has actually gotten some touristy stuff in there of all random places for that type of stuff. So definitely, that's just a couple places to start. Even Disney World's getting better with that, as as are many other common, kids places. So definitely some good places to start right there. I think even some cruise ships are even starting to really dive into that as well.
Autism, you're going to have to be the difference. It's going to take some take them homework. It's not gonna happen overnight, but who's somebody's on somebody's on Facebook, I think. All right, there you go. But no, those are some really good points, Dave. They really are. I'm trying to think where I was. It was someplace that I was, and they had special bags for children with special needs. Where was I? All you have to do was literally go up to the counter and ask for it. I was either on you know what? I don't think I was there. I think I watched the webinar. I believe it was Beaches Resorts. I think they're certified in the area. Okay. So Beaches Resorts has a lot of children's resorts that specialize in the area. So check out Beaches too.
Thanks, you guys.
You guys are welcome. You're welcome. Any other questions, you guys, on the 7 tips?
A couple places.
Say that again. All right, so no. All right. So we can all turn our mics back on. I'm gonna stop sharing. Let's start talking about some goal setting. So does anybody want to volunteer first? Do you guys have any goals for the new year?
I
For your
will.
travel business?
I'll volunteer first because I got my baby, so I don't know how long he's gonna let me stay.
Okay.
But
all right.
One of my goals is to be consistent.
Yes.
That has been something that has been so hard for me. I think that just juggling, my travel business along with my daycare business has been in homeschooling. It's been such a challenge for me. And what I'm realizing is that I do have all of the tools for success literally in my hands, but it's about like where to put it. Like I'm good at starting, but how do I continue? So that's something that I definitely want to work on, just being consistent. And also I would like to work on, controlling my emotions, like just being mindful of how I handle situations, from the toughest situations to, just easy situations. Now that I'm a professional and, I'm representing my brand and things like that, I want to be more mindful of what type of energy I put out there.
Yeah, no, these are really, really good goals, Shakira. And the best way to be consistent is by being consistent. Like you're going to have some days that you slip, but you have to remember your goal. You have to remember your goal. And if your goal is being consistent, some days it's going to take getting up early and posting. Get up before the kids are up. You have to do it. If you want to be recognized as a brand in the industry, listen, you have to be consistent. They are watching you. I promise you that they are watching you. And they know when you're not being consistent. And you know what? They want to go on this trip. Man, she ain't booked for a week. She's not in business anymore. What do you think they're going to go to? So just be consistent by being consistent, girl. Come up with, I recommend reading the book, The 12-Week Year. I recommend that to a lot of people, 12-week year. And so within the 12-week year, there's like a 12-week weekly planner. Start putting everything on paper. And so maybe even once a week, sit down and create all of your posts throughout the week. It's going to take a few hours, but guess what? You're going to finish. Each day, post it. Even if it's something motivational with your brand on it. You have to get people used to seeing your brand as a travel industry, as a part of the travel industry. So I say be consistent by being consistent.
I agree. A friend of mine went to Egypt and, she knows that I'm a travel agent, but because I'm not posting the way I'm posting, of course she went with someone else. So you are right. It's just about posting. Even if you think nobody's watching you, they are watching. So you're right.
Even if you're just posting a quote, put your brand on it. Put your travel company logo on it and post it. Like on those days you don't feel like it. Look, they got memories. Facebook got Facebook memories, y'all. Is it called memories? I think it's memories. Listen, you know how many times I done posted a Facebook memory? They don't know who's from a year ago. They do not know. And it could be something motivational. Don't post a travel deal from a year ago because I'm pretty sure the prices are not the same, but people do not know that was from a year ago. They can't see your memories.
That's true.
So as you start to be consistent, listen, it'll start to get more easier because guess what? All you eventually gonna have to do is just go to your Facebook memories and just post what's there. Thanksgiving, Christmas. I didn't have a lot of time this year to post stuff for Christmas, but guess what I found? I found a nice flyer with me and my daughter on with our brand on it. Listen, I posted it, I recreated it, I found it in Canva, boom, done, 10 minutes. Okay?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to talk about some travel? Any other questions, Ms. Shakira?
No, that was it. Thank
All
you.
right. Any other goals for this year? You guys want to talk about revenue goals or anything?
I got
Yeah.
goals.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Brandy.
All right,
I'm
Brandy, then
sorry.
Dave. Go ahead.
With me, I think I'm with Shakira with being more consistent, and then I want to add being more confident in my brand. That's the biggest thing. I'm doing the webinars. I'm getting educated on certain things. Even with me working the crazy hours that I work, I try to work through some stuff. Like right now, I'm working through the Virgin modules and everything right now, and now I gotta do this clear before the new year's up. But I'm that's the biggest thing, is being more confident. Like one of the things I would say, I was actually kind of happy. I had a potential client, and I told you about this, Tyra, that I reached out to her and everything, and actually they canceled that trip. But she actually reached out to me again this week and said, "Hey, I have something else planned for March. Can you help me with that?"
You know what that means, Brandy? That means you're doing
Right.
something right. That
And I
lady could
was
have went
happy with
anywhere.
it.
That's a
Yeah.
whole pat on the back.
Right. So I was really happy. I wanted to share that because I was like, okay, she came back. I was actually happy with that. Because I told her, I say, if you need anything else, just let me know. I'd be happy to help. And literally, like, probably in that same week or a week later, she reached out. She said, "Hey, I got 4 of us. We going, but we flying out of 2 different places. Can you help?" I said, "Yes, I can help." I told her, I sent her the sheet again to fill out what she wanted, just because her goals have changed. I said,
Mhm.
just fill this out again so that I know what we're working with, and we'll go from there. So she sent that to me today, and I'm just gonna be looking into that. So I was kind of happy about that. So that's the thing, me being more confident, because I had a business before and it did pretty well. It did okay. I broke even most times, but with this, it's like I'm building all over again. Even though I know what my niche is, it's still like trying to, sometimes people, they had the money, but be scared to spend the money.
Mhm.
They get sticker shocked. Like they want a certain value, they want a certain experience, but they get sticker shock when they have to pay for that experience.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you ask them ahead of time? If you're not having them fill out that travel booking inquiry link, are you asking them ahead of time, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, what is your per person budget for this trip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, say if I'm just like trying to post deals and stuff, I think that's what it is. Because people be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I'm posting deals just to get, just to get the traffic and everything.
Yes.
And then it's like, ooh, like, and then it makes me think like, oh, this is something that I would like. I'm a rich auntie. I would like this, but would this be too much for somebody else?
But you know what though, you're doing good. Just continue to post your deals, Brandy.
Okay, thank
And
you.
while you're posting those deals, go ahead and put your travel booking inquiry link. If you would like an additional trip, or if this trip doesn't fit your budget, or if you want shorter days or a different airport, go ahead and fill out my travel booking inquiry link. And then that deal may not be for them, but they're going to see that, and guess what? They're going to contact you.
Okay, I've never thought about putting a link to everything. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Dave, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to start small for the revenue goal because it's attainable, because then once you hit one number, you can always make it the next number.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to start with, let's just get off the clean slate. Let's start with the goal for the start is $5,000, because $5,000 definitely makes me more than profitable, because this does not cost me much to run.
Right.
So
absolutely. No, that's a good goal. So we're going to work in reverse.
Profitability.
Yes. So 5,000 divided by 12. Let's see. 5,000 divided by 12. All right. So
It's
that's
like
416. Well,
400
47. Yep. 417 per month. That's about 2 trips, 3 trips a month that you got to book. That's possible. That's more than possible, Dave. You can do that.
Yeah. So trying to start small, and then be realistic. And then I really think that, I got off to a bumpy start, 2021. Then, starting it during the pandemic was not really the world's smartest idea, but
listen, you know what it did?
Here
It
we
did
go.
though, because everybody was all travel businesses were pretty much at the same level. If you started during the pandemic, we're all recognized, like, we're all still around, so Everybody was like pretty much at the same level of playing field. People were traveling, but not a lot. So
yeah. So, and I did book some stuff, but now now I think 2023 is going to be a great launching pad. Now that I've had more tools than I ever had to succeed, it's just a matter of, again, consistency, because I'm also a real estate agent, so sometimes stuff pops up with that. Like, I had a good plan to do social media yesterday for the travel business, and then I had to deal with all this stuff with getting this real estate transaction I'm trying to get closed in the next like week or two across the finish line. So I had to spend my entire day dealing with that.
Listen, I'm not surprised. Listen, something is always gonna happen. Well,
I think that's my issue too. I understand you, Dave, 100%, because sometimes I'll be ready to do like some of my trainings, and then like something to happen at the daycare where I got to be there all day, or it's just something that just pulls me away. Like, what would I normally go for 4 hours? Now I'm there for the full 10. So but we do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all possible. So no, those are really good deals. You know what kind of deals you're gonna put out to try to hit your goals?
I think really the main thing I've been trying to promote is, stuff that's getting advertised to happen, because, a lot of my stuff is sporting events, concerts, and then, casino resort trips, which, they have concerts and sporting events at casino resorts too. So it's kind of that. So it's just a matter of saying, hey, if you want to go to this, not only can I take care of your ticket, I can take care of your flight. It's just I take the burden off of them and I do it for them. It's kind of where I'm at. Now they're starting to announce these music festivals and all that stuff. So I'm going to start really getting into like reposting it on the travel page.
Yep.
And having it show up there, and then kind of start being better about referring people to the travel page for all that, and then sports events and all that stuff, because like I need to advertise it, because I'm in crazy Buffalo Bill fan land and they travel everywhere, so I need to start getting some of them to book their hotels and stuff.
And you know what else though you can do, Dave? You ever thought about having a stadium tour? Stadium tours are like $150 to $200.
Stadium tours are great. It's actually funny because like when I was first working on becoming a travel agent, one of the people I interviewed with had me do like a proposal for a trip to Barcelona. So like I booked for his proposed trip, I booked like the 92 Olympic site tour.
Love it.
So
see, man, you just gave me an idea, because one of the things that I've been saying, I love music. And I know women my age, they love music concerts as well too. There's a lot of soul fest going on in the Caribbean right now. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that, because like they already have, like the host hotel already has their packages and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, how do I slide in?
You know how?
Under that to do that too, because that means I would have to try to find a way to provide them with tickets as well.
No, you don't. Listen, whoever's hosting that trip, listen, they love you too. They know you got people. Reach out to the person that's hosting that trip and ask them, do they have a travel agent portal? Are they willing to pay travel agent commissions? And guess what? Why are you recreating the wheel? Don't recreate the wheel. Post a package.
Okay.
And
let's book this package, and add on your extra commission, add on whatever you need to add on, to make, because it's gonna be your group. It's gonna be your own group. Contact the supplier directly.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
And you know what? Speaking of concert, I'm so sorry, Dave. I just wanted to say one thing. I know you mentioned a music festival in Atlantic City. They have like a lot going on. Like Shaka Khan, she's gonna be there.
Always down there.
Anita Baker's gonna be there. So, that's something. I mean, I'm in New York, so a lot of people that I know, like, they just drive up there and stuff. But like, that'll be a good thing too. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I was thinking like the resorts are like over in the Caribbean, like Punta Cana, I think Cancun, and it's another place, Aruba. They all got like these big music fests, because Jill Scott finally going back on tour. It's a lot of people in my genre that's finally going back on tour. And so like Anthony Hamilton, all of these people, and I keep seeing like these flyers for Soul Fest, but I was like, I didn't know. I wanted to know, how do I get in on that?
Contact them
to
directly.
At least get that out to people. Yeah.
They either gonna say yeah or no.
And then when you go separate from the festivals, like let's say, you know, someone wants to see this upcoming mega Jill Scott tour, but it's not coming close to them. What you do is you use a provider like Events 365, where they pay you commission on the tickets, and then you book the hotel for them separately, and you create their own individualized package. And then what you do on top of that, what I like to do on top of that is if they're going to someplace for a day or two to see a concert, you book some local attractions so they get some local flavor as well.
Yep. Yep, and add some rest days in there,
Thank you. This
Brandy.
was so
That's a
helpful.
good idea. Yeah, that's
So
That's
Events
literally my business
365.
model.
I had never heard of that. So
Yep.
now I'm
Think
having to get on like, Events 365 because I
Mhm.
really because I know I plan on going to one of her concerts, and at first she only had posted like the one for LA. So I was gonna go to LA, and I'm like, hey, who wants to go to LA with me? But I would much prefer, I mean, I know everybody loves LA, but I'd rather go to a all-inclusive resort on the island versus LA to see Jill Scott.
Yep. So you can do it, Miss Brandy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of ways to do that, and then the other thing, Tyra has this as well, is the music cruise ships, which are all themed
Mhm.
by genre, which Six Man does. So everything from like soul, the country. Look, they even got the Massachusetts like punk band Flogging Molly their own boat. Okay, like there you go.
This
Yeah.
was very helpful. Thank
So
you.
no, what Dave was saying, 6-man group, it's a cruise line. You know that they go to cruise lines and they book everybody on there. So you're getting a commission from 6-man, but once you book them, it's a cruise. Like everything's already included. You don't got to worry about where they're gonna stay. They don't have to worry about where they're gonna eat. It's like booking a regular cruise, except a concert on the cruise at the same time.
we would
Okay.
just go to their site. So we go
Yep.
to we go to six. Okay.
6-man, we're already
Yeah,
registered
and
with them.
then how they work is slightly wonky, but you get paid. You get paid. It's just you have to create like a profile for like each individual client, and then you have to like email 6-man saying that you booked that client, and then they pay you.
Okay.
So
Thank you,
they
Dave.
create like an extra unnecessary step or two, but you get paid and it's 10% commission.
Okay. And the other place was 365 ticket.
Events 365,
Events
which their
365.
regular commissions are not that great, but you can always inflate it a little bit because you can put your own in there.
Okay.
Miss Brandy, also look at the golden tickets. Golden tickets. You can get concert tickets. Event
Yeah, golden
365.
tickets is a good one too.
Yep, Event
Okay.
365 may be better than them on some things, but you know they're all competitors. Check on Viator too. Viator has a lot of stuff, but the only thing I would say about Viator, look at the stars. Look at the stars. Look at the reviews. Okay.
Okay.
So Viator is 8% commission, but it's there, and they usually have everything. You got Project Expedition too. They have mostly tours. I won't say concerts or anything like that, but for the attractions part.
Okay.
Yeah, I've used that. I've
Mhm.
used Project Acquisition. I use Viator, and there's some locations like specifically that are better for certain providers than others. Because I ran into this because I booked some stuff for a buddy of mine who went to Seattle. For Seattle, by far, Viator is the best thing.
Okay.
Like specifically Seattle. So there's things you learn that you pick up as you go along.
Good to know.
Thank you, Dave. Miss Raquel, you got any goals for the new year? I know you are out there getting it, honey. I see you.
Hi, good night, guys. For me, I'm actually here trying to figure out some trips for, of course, Europe is my market. And so that's what I'm here trying to figure out for me, it's a little bit different because I like to pair tickets and the hotels together. So this will be new for me, just doing just hotels and excursions.
You can do flight.
Yeah, but typically my trips are like when I do the flights and the hotels together, it's on a super cheap deal. And it's
Okay.
not necessarily what I found out since, being on this side is that it's not necessarily in VAX
Yes,
And
some of those
so,
budget airlines. Yes.
right. So what I realize I'll have to do is that I'll have to keep the airline tickets separate
Yes.
than the hotels and whatever else I do. So typically I do group trips, budget group trips to countries. I have Morocco coming up in January, and I only do the airline ticket and the hotels. The excursions are typically whatever they want to do, they can do. I don't have planned itineraries in terms of the excursion, so people get to choose the exact excursion they want to do. So normally they tell me ahead of time and I build them on that. So that's the only thing with my trips, opposed to other people. They have everything built in every day, what they're doing and all that stuff. I don't want to be responsible for adults like that. So
I get it. I get it. But for your excursions, have you thought about, okay, so let's say you're going to Morocco, right? And so people love seeing, updates, give a trip update. And then in some section, put excursions, and so you can put your Viator link for Morocco inside of there. And literally whenever they scan that link, guess what? That tracking cookie is good for like 3 to 7 days. And then they go in and then they book, the tour. Even if, they go in a few days later, that tracking cookie is still with that client. If they're booking something from Morocco or something from your Viator page, you're getting paid your 8% commission. So
I
that's what.
realized that today. So I posted my link in my group, in my Facebook group thing, because I didn't realize until we talked today, Tyra, that it had that share to client thing.
Yes.
I don't know how did I forget that. So when we talked about the Viator stuff earlier today, and I went in and stuff, I'm like, oh, this takes them to my page. So I actually post that to my Facebook group too, so that people just in general that are traveling, even if they didn't book with me, they can always use my link for their excursions. So
absolutely. Let me show you guys what I do. So every single client that I send on a trip anywhere, it doesn't matter whether it's a group trip, whether it's an individual trip. Listen, I create a what you call it page, Canva. I create an excursion flyer and I send it to them. I send it to them in an image and I'll email it to them as a PDF. Look at this. And what you're going to do, you're going to, of course, embed your Canva link into there. Watch this. Let me see. Let me search excursions. Let's see. Come on. Search. Yep. Listen, that's money that you guys are missing. Listen, one thing about it, those clients are going to do an excursion one way or another. You send me your link. At least you got the tracking cookie there. The tracking cookie is there. It's definitely going to, if they book within, a certain amount of time, it's definitely gonna, okay, so it's not there. So I gotta scroll through. That tracking cookie's there.
One thing I wanted to ask though, when we send them our link, right? Say you went on my link, and you know how now we have like Chrome, like Rakuten or your Capital One stuff that search for coupons. If they select those coupon stuff, does it erase your link for the discount?
I double dip
Or
all the time.
for the commission?
No, I double dip all the time. I highly recommend downloading Rakuten to your computer, you guys. Whenever I'm booking myself or my clients for Viator, listen, one time I logged in and it was like 15% cash back for a Viator. I booked all of my tours for the whole trip. Got 15% cash back, plus I got my commission. So no, it's not gonna bother your commission.
Okay, I wasn't so sure.
Take a peek at this, you guys. So this is for where's this for? Cancun. Had a client going to Cancun. Look at this. Oh, here, food tours, full day tours, adventure tours. Guess what? They scanned that. Somebody scanned it. It's gonna go. Well, I mean, if we scan, it's gonna go straight to my Viator page. This is gonna literally be all the Cancun food tours. Anybody want the template? All you got to do is change the colors, change the anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to make the QR code.
You can send me that template because I do have the Viator stuff too on my website as a link that they can go to for tours.
Okay, No good. And then if you guys don't know how to do the QR codes, it's simple when you're in Canva and it's still free. You press QR code, you're going to paste your Viator link right here. So let's say whatever you post there, it's going to create a code. So whether it's this or whether it's a real URL, you're going to press generate code. Once you press generate code, it's going to pop up right here somewhere. Come on. There we go. And then they scan, this is going to go to whatever the URL is. And so you make it small and make it fit in here. That's it. So let me, while we're on this subject, let me go ahead and make this for you guys, because this is easy money right here. Easy, easy, easy. Make a copy. Let's see. Put my do not edit. So whenever you guys are in here, into this specific, this template, don't go in and edit this link. What you guys need to do is click make a copy. Make a copy of it, because whenever you edit this link, you think it's yours and you're going to go back later. And if somebody else did the same exact thing, listen, your stuff is not going to, it won't be there. I promise you. So I'm going to show you how to do that too. Let's see. Right. So now, let me show you how to make a copy. Right, so when you make a copy, all you literally do is this right here. You press these three buttons, three dots, and then you go to make a copy, okay? So I'm gonna put this extra page here so everybody knows the instructions on it. It basically says, hey, don't edit this, make a copy of it. So let me add this, and then I'm gonna put it, I'll put it in the chat, and then I'm gonna also put it in the link as well. All right. All right, let me press back. All right, add a page. All right, shareable. Okay, so Viator excursion. So all you have to do is go in and change your brand colors. Change it to your brand colors. Of course, take off my logo. You know, put wherever they're going, put whatever you want here. Of course, you're going to change all of this stuff right here. Okay. So let's go to share. And then we're going to go to anyone with the link and edit, copy link. All right. Boom. Right there. I'll put it inside of the chat, and then I'll put it inside of the Travel Agent Only Facebook group as well. Miss Tamara, I know you are brand spanking new, but do you have any goals, any travel goals for this year?
I will say I love the consistency one. I think for me, it would be dedicating specific time throughout the week for posting and learning.
Yes, that is important. It's super, super important. It may take getting up an extra 30 minutes, but it'll be worth it in the long haul. It really, really will. Because, you know, if you try to post it towards the end of the day, you're tired. You probably don't even want to do it, you know, at that point. But if you know, like anything in the morning, you get up early in the morning and actually do it, it's out of the way. No, so that'll be good. I know we got our meeting coming up soon, and listen, I can't wait.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so go ahead.
We got a couple at the beginning of the year for that website.
Yes. We're gonna get this website.
I put them like consecutive days so that there wouldn't be like weeks between them.
Good. Nope. Whenever you guys go in and you need a meeting, you know that it's gonna take more than an hour to do. If you have a website and you want it done, go ahead. Whenever you're going in and you're creating your meetings with me, don't be afraid to book meetings back to back. Like if you know you need to really figure out something and it's gonna take more than an hour, listen, my meetings are literally back to back. So if you book a meeting at 1 and you wait until later to try to go back in, listen, somebody's gonna book that 2 o'clock meeting. So it's okay to go in and book 1 o'clock and book 2 o'clock. That's perfectly fine. The goal is
we don't want to hog the space.
listen, I'd rather you guys hog the space, and then if you don't need it, I'll cancel it out. And then, you know, it'll be an open availability for that day. But if you need it, you need it, versus waiting another week or two, or, you know, a few days to get in again.
Okay.
And then also, if you guys need appointments, listen, call me, text me. I may have an opening. If I don't have an opening, I have some open time, I'll probably open the schedule for you. So if you guys need something that's urgent, let me know. Listen, I'm not a mind reader. I don't even try to pretend to be. Listen. You have to say something in order for me to know. Okay. Right. Anybody got anything else to add? Nope. Okay, so I mean, I guess it's up to me. I'm going to talk about my travel goals. So my travel goals are crazy, and they're going to always be crazy because I believe that I can do it. This year, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I want to sell over $1 million in travel. That means straight over 6 figures in commission, and I plan on doing it through consistency because I'm going to have to, you know, I'm usually doing my group trips and that's it, but I'm going to get super, super consistent with putting out these daily deals, these daily, maybe multiple times, you know, out of the day. And it's a little scary because, you know, I know that takes time, but I have to do it. You know, people recognize my brand. I want them to recognize my brand even more. Okay. And I want to get super consistent with sending out these emails, send them out the emails, send them. Listen, if the clients don't like my emails, I need you guys to start looking at it like this. If they don't like your emails, they'll unsubscribe, because at some point, you're going to be paying for these clients. Once you get over 500 people in your contacts, you're going to be paying for those. Okay. And so if you're sending stuff to people and that they don't want to see it, listen, they need to unsubscribe anyways. We need somebody else to take their place. So my goal is to, one, make clear over $1 million in travel. I got my trips. I'm going to launch more trips. I'm going to, you know, be just doing the daily deals. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but that's my goal. And I'm going to really, really strive to get that goal. And it's going to show up in the form of consistency. That's the only way. Those are my goals for the year.
I love that.
Yeah.
But anything else? Let me check Facebook. Let me see if anybody else got anything.
I mean, I think this was cool because this is like one of the first times we all like had a chance to really all like talk to each other, at least since I've been on. So I definitely enjoyed that part of it, and we could, you know, share some ideas and stuff, and you know, I like all that. So yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah,
That
Dave,
have
I
more
agree
fun.
because you've helped a lot. You guys
I
all
feel the
helped a
same way
lot.
too. Like normally I always see like when, you know, there's meetings and things like that. And sometimes I probably just got off the phone with speaking to Tyra, and I'm never able to, you know, make any meetings. So just to be able to sit down and like participate in the meetings today was just, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Like, I guess I haven't been in one in so long that I just didn't, you know, I wasn't taking my travel business serious because I wasn't joining, I wasn't coming. So now sitting in here with you guys, it seems possible, even though Tyra talks to me all the time, to see other agents in here representing different, you know, places just makes me feel like I can do it. So this was nice, very refreshing.
Good. Miss Raquel, I see your message in the group. It was saying, how do we capture their email from our Facebook group? You know what you guys can do?
I figured it out.
Okay, perfect. Another
I
thing.
need to make it a question. I actually changed it already. An entry question to the group.
Yes, to your email. Yes, there you go. Yes. So if you guys don't know, whenever you're creating your Facebook group as well, you guys know how you have Facebook questions. Listen, put it in there. What's your email address to send you this, and this? Don't make the questions spammy, but collect their email addresses. So now whenever you get a new group member, they have put their email address in there. They give you permission to email them. Guess what? Take their email address, go straight to MailChimp, add them to your email marketing list. So that's another good way. And then lead magnets. We talked about it already, but lead magnets. People want your knowledge, okay? Packing lists. Let's see. How to do's. My top whatever. You know, you got to get out there. Start making these reels. You are your own travel brand. You need to become the expert. People are going to start looking at you for information. Like, people ask all kinds of crazy questions and they don't know. People will start messaging you for advice. Be the travel brand. Okay. So, yep. Listen, collect those emails. That's where the money is. Right. So any other questions? I'm so excited about the new year and for you guys. We got this. Let's see. No other questions? All right, let's check Facebook one more time. All right, there are no other questions. Okay, in the meantime, we have a few more days until the new year. I will talk to you guys before then, but happy new year. And if you guys have any other questions, any other ideas, listen, this is going to be in the Travel Agent Only Facebook group. Put a comment in there. People, listen, you guys love going back and forth with each other, you know, bouncing ideas off of each other. This was fun. Getting everybody together and, you know, hearing everybody different inputs. So I like this. But if nobody has anything else, listen, it was amazing speaking with you guys. I love your travel goals. You guys can do it. There's absolutely nothing that you can't do. You literally have to be consistent, and it's scary. Because I mean, when you tell somebody that you're gonna do it, listen, you better do it. We watching you too. We watching you. You're not doing what you say you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Tara, you need to tell me about that European tour that you used the last time. Give me hookups on that, because I have 2 trips I'm planning to Europe.
Which one?
That one, TPO, the one that you just used.
TPO Holidays, yes. So I'm working with TPO Holidays to get everybody inside of my system, because if I create it, I'm creating everybody individually. So I have to send over emails, send over everybody's phone number. I'm trying to get everybody in the file so that everybody does have their email address, so that everybody's on one file so that I can send it over to them. So I am working on that. You know what? Give me till next week. Next week, the first week of the year, I'll get everybody logged in with TBO. And if you guys don't know who TBO is, listen, it's a webinar on our YouTube channel, but TBO is absolutely amazing. They are knocking people out of the water. They have wholesale rates. And so when I say wholesale, that means ain't no commission. There is no commission in it. You're going to have to add on your commission, okay? But even when you add on your commission, the deals are still amazing, okay?
So it's like culture holidays, but European.
So culture holidays, they do package tours, right? So TBO Holidays, what they do is individual. They do transportation, they do hotels, they don't do flights, but they do everything.
But I'm saying the rates are like culture holiday, where it's that cheap.
Yeah, they're low. They're
and you add your commission on it.
Yes. They're some of the lowest in the industry. Yep, sure. Yep. So give me the first week of January and I will get everybody added to TBO. I've just been really working to try to do that, because when I went in, I was like, oh gosh, this is more complicated than it should be. It's just not like I can send you guys a link and say, hey, just click on this link and sign up. It's a little bit more complicated than that. So give me the first week of January and I'll have everybody set up, okay?
Sounds good to me.
All right, I will talk to you guys later. Miss Brandy said Happy New Year to everyone. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year, everyone.